What it is, what it is, what it is. YouTube, you know who it is. It's your boy, the Moose. Moose Squad. Let's kick it.
Hey, Moose on the loose, showing up to the party. Got 4 or 5 dudes in the room, so we party. The Moose go up to the DJ stand. Everybody stand up, they gon' clap their hands. We pulling up to the wedding and the Moose still loose. He the one, he the boy, and he two-step too. Got this music in tune, yeah. Running DJ, keep the party cool. Ain't nobody going home, they been jumping on their feet. Party to the beat, we gon' party every week. And this Moose still on, we gon' party every week. Yeah, long as he gon' be the DJ.
All right, so I had a wedding back in 2019, and a lot of things happened. It wasn't the best wedding. I can tell you that. On top of me dropping the ball on the groom's name, I was sick. And anybody knows under the weather, you're out of it already. And I'm gonna tell you something. I got accused of a lot of things. He must be drunk. He must be high. He must be on drugs. That's what the comments said when they tore me up. They tore me up from the head to toe on the review. Now, I have that review. That's my only review since I've been DJing. That's been the bad review. I've been sick since and done gigs before, but this was the only time that I've actually had somebody tell me that I pronounced his name wrong, and it wasn't on my department. Well, kind of it is. And I'm going to share this with you. So let's share this with you why this video is being made. I have a wedding coming up. So I wanted to share with you the reason I am making this video. And that is right here. Let me see, highlight right there. As you can see, before that wedding, I never had this. And we can minimize this one. We'll just do this. We'll just discuss this. This is something that I need to discuss. Out of everything in the wedding, this was the biggest thing that I had wrong. Now, I'm going to tell you something else, and I'm going to go through this. This is why this is set up. As you could see, I have this set up this way for a reason. Another thing I noticed at that wedding that I dropped the ball was the music. Now, they told me they wanted 80s music. This is what they told me out of their mouth. They wanted old music from the 80s. They didn't clarify what they wanted. I didn't. It was one of those weddings where I was on the road coming home and it came sprung on me and I didn't have nothing set up. I was unorganized. I really didn't use YouTube at the time. I didn't use YouTube until November of that year. And that's when I started finding all the DJ. Now I take that back. On the way to Disney, I was talking to my grandson and he says, "Hey, do you know there's the DJ on YouTube?" I said, "What? There's DJs on YouTube?" Yeah. YouTube's another ball game. I know. I'm sorry. I'm swearing to you. I didn't know that YouTube existed. I thought it was just for kids, and they had their videos, and they were posting their videos and whatever. I didn't know nothing about YouTube at that time. But needless to say, YouTube did exist, and I found YouTube. And the first person that I saw was my boy Carlos, DJ Unstoppable, and DJ Elixir. Well, those are the first two people I started following, and Cleveland Terry. I started following all three of those, and I watch all their videos. And heck, I've been, and I told him that too, because his daughter graduated college, and I'm like, well, I started watching him when your daughter started college, even taking her to college. It's just a small, anyways. I'm just saying that, just to say that. That's what I've experienced so far. But anyways, as you could see this, I have everything set up here for pre-ceremony list. We're not going to get into that. We're not going to get into this. This is good information to know. But um, down here, the entrance song. These are things that you need to know. Getting to know the entrance songs and the different songs go where and which version. If they don't clarify which version, this is why I use Spotify. Because and a lot of people don't understand this. Why I use Spotify? Because they render the video, they render the song, and they can pull it up and they can share that song with me. And I can find that version of the song. And if I can't find that version that they want, well, guess what? Spotify has it, and I can just go right over to there. Is Bluetooth already to my setup. It's already Bluetooth to my setup. If I'm not doing karaoke, this is Bluetooth and everything else. This is my Wi-Fi and my Bluetooth. It's already set up. I don't have to fool with it. So besides using Spotify on my laptop, if I have to use it on my laptop, I can pull it up. And usually that's what I pull up before I go to a gig. I pull up whatever program I'm going to use. If it's Serato, a lot of DJs are like, don't do it until you get there. That way you can have a fresh copy. You know what? I don't depend on Serato pulling up. And if Serato doesn't pull up, I got other backups. I use Virtual DJ as a backup program just in case Serato decides not to work. And a lot of people are like, why do you do that? Because um, I do have a full version of Virtual DJ, but I I'm back and forth with them. I'm, I'm back and forth with them. I I like both programs. They both operate well. I usually don't have problems with Virtual DJ. A lot of times I have problems with Serato, so I just use Virtual DJ as a backup. So, because I notice a lot of DJs they'll have one computer on, and then they have like 10 other computers on, and they have just I just I get the point of why you want to have the backup and all that other stuff, but my backup's here. I can depend on it. My backup is here. I can depend on this. I can totally depend on every single song being on here. So, anyways, and then down here, the other formalities that I have with weddings is the bridesmaids and the groomsmen's names. And as you can see, they're all written down here pretty. And then what I do is on the consultation, I go in and ask them, how do you pronounce this name? Now, I can see that Heather Gray's name is there, but I want to make sure it's going to be Heather Gray. And that's why I send this list, because I can go through all of this and I can check it off when I go through it. And I have the printout right here ready to go. So both printouts of both papers. I got the wedding timeline script right here, and I have this. And what I do is I go in with a paper and pen, and I fill it out as I'm going through the consultation, because usually it's over the phone. Now, I do Zoom consultations also, and that's another thing that I use Zoom for, is consultations with the bride and groom. I don't do them much, but during the pandemic, I did a lot. So the groom and bride, and then after that, we're going to get into the bride's proper name of the bride and the groom's mom and dad. And then, as you could see, I have their names written here, and I'm going to share this with you. You need to make sure and not assume, because there are times when the dad and the mom's names are different. So you need to make sure that you clarify who's who on here. Same with the groom. Don't assume. Don't assume. And this is why I'm shouting now, because I didn't answer these questions. I didn't have this to answer those questions. And if you want a copy of this, go ahead and hit me up below, and I'll tell you. I'll send it to you. I'll send you both copies of both, and you understand what I mean when both of them match. And then down here, as you can see, I got all the songs down here of what they want to hear and what they don't want to hear. And I asked them to make sure when I do the last consultation, I ask them to make sure that is the copy. Which version you want me to go with? Because down here, let's go to see this right here, the Beatles song. All they put is Beatles song. I don't know which Beatles song they want me to. So they have said they'll update me when it comes to that point in time. And the special dances, they didn't clarify if there's going to be a special dance or not. Special dances are different. And then mother-daughter dance, a cultural dance, and dollar dance. Cake cutting cake cutting song. They don't want a cake cutting song. Formalities down here in Texas, they just want to cut the cake and get it over with real quickly and be done with it. Usually, when this happens, when I'm cutting the cake, I'm basically down here playing just or average music. So that's pretty much there. And then down here, the songs must be played. And then, as you can see, during dinner type songs that they want lighter tempo, acoustic classics. Now, when I ask them, I'm gonna say anything else from like Luke Combs. So basically, what I'll do is I'll go on to Spotify, and I'll type in Luke Combs, and it'll give me the artist radio, and then I'll play the artist radio if that's the case. And 95% of the time, this is why I love Spotify, because Spotify does a lot of stuff for you DJs, and you need to come off that, oh, I don't stream music. Well, you stream music, you just transfer the title and stream it through the deck. There's nothing different about it. You're taking songs from Spotify and transferring it to title so you can use it in virtual DJ, or you can use it in Serato DJ. What's the difference about not using it off of here? Oh, because you can mix it. I can mix off of. I can mix. I can put it on here. I can put my music on my computer, and between the two of them, you won't even know that there's anything wrong. I can guarantee you that if you have me, you can guarantee that there is not going to be no lapse in music. None whatsoever. I don't care if it's one person's over here pressuring me on to play a song. If I can't find that song, Spotify has that song, and I usually pull it up and get it pulled up fast. I'm not sitting here looking through my computer, because I usually don't look at my computer for the song. I know I have the song, but I don't care. I usually get it on here on request. That way I know that I can find it real fast, and I can be done, and I can do the mixing, and I can be done with it. So that's pretty much what I do at request. I have my phone turned on, ready to go, Bluetooth, Spotify, all that good stuff. But I still can use this, and I can swing it in there. If you ever notice my Bluetooth device, all I have to do is push the button, it syncs up to this. No other device can sync to that until I give it permission by pushing that button down. And that's why I like my Bluetooth device the way it is. If you want to know about my Bluetooth device, hit me up in the comment below. Let's get on to this video here. I'm spending time trying to talk about this devices. Okay, so then I got the during music. as you can see, country, acoustic, by acoustic, dirt. Anything like Luke Bryant or Luke Combs or anything like that, that's dirt country. Y'all know dirt country, right? Hit me up in the comment below if you want to know about dirt country. We can get into red dirt country. We can get into Tennessee country. We can get into Texas outlaw country, all by clicking below. So if you want to know more about the differences between the different genres of country, and we will even get into Western music if you want to. Now, that's just a per se because I deal with a lot of old timers getting married. I had actually somebody tell me that the brides traditionally, I'm going to mention, we'll stop the video here on that. We'll stop sharing there. I'm going to finish the video with this. Traditionally, how it's supposed to work is the parents are supposed to pay for the wedding. Well, that's traditionally, and that's if you're getting brand new couples getting married. I'm going to stress this right off the bat. It's not happening like that for me. I've had 4 out of my 26 weddings. I've had 4 of those 26 weddings be under the age of 25. 4 under the age of 25. Everybody else over the age of 25. So for you, tell me that the bride's supposed to pay for that. It doesn't happen like that. It doesn't happen like that. Not anymore. It could back in the old days, but usually it's the last one was 65 years old. So imagine that. Their parents ain't even around. But anyway, enough of my rant. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and ring that bell for more notifications for videos like this and countless others. Go ahead and smash that like button. Go ahead and check out these videos right here. And peace out.